Hey, my name's James Thompson. Welcome to my channel. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about, will house prices keep falling? Well, look, if you're looking for the short, succinct answer, the answer is yes. But how much? How long will it take? Well, in this video, we've got all of that covered, so stick around to the end. Now, this channel is all about my investment journey. I'm currently building a portfolio for my two girls. We've got Georgia, who's 22, Amelie, who's 2. We got a couple of properties last year. We did a house purchase up in Doncaster. We bought a flat down in Dorking in Surrey, and we've documented that all on the channel. So do go and check out those videos. And this year we're going to do even more. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of that stuff, because 2023 is going to be a roller coaster for property. Now, we've had a lot going on in the last couple of years. We've had record inflation, or high inflation, not seen since the 70s. We've got interest rates that have been going up back to back to back. And we've had house prices that have dropped for 4 consecutive months. So what does that mean for us as property investors? Well, look, it gives us a lot of opportunity, because a lot of people watching this channel haven't bought a property because they say it's too expensive. Well, prices are dropping. They have been dropping. But I think that you're going to start to see a slowdown for now. Now, I think the next month or so of data is going to be more gruesome, and you're certainly going to see some drops. You see, the property market has a really long lag. It's not like a stock or a share where you can say Tesla is worth this now and an hour later Tesla is worth that. It doesn't change that fast in property. You see, most properties, the transaction takes 6 months or so. However, we can look at what data that we are able to see. And it's interesting that in January, you always get an influx of new properties listed with estate agents and on Rightmove. And this January, prices went up in the asking department, right? So the asking prices rose, and that was very, very interesting. Now, what does that indicate to us? Well, it indicates to us that people aren't desperate to sell right now. In the 2008 crash, things were different because the market wasn't lending. Now, we did have a pause on lending 4 or 5 months ago, but it was fixed quite quickly. 2008, that didn't happen. Banks just stopped lending for quite a prolonged period of time because the market was in absolute turmoil. What that meant was that the sellers that were in the market had little option but to drop their price so they could attract the cash buyers in that market. And in any contracting market, what you'll see is volume of sales drop significantly. And we've seen that in this market. We're seeing right now that inquiries are down. We are seeing that less properties are being listed than the year before, because a lot of people have a wait and see approach. Now, just because interest rates go up and affordability goes down doesn't necessarily mean the market's going to crash, because if the seller isn't willing to sell at that price, then that means the market's just going to stagnate. And the people that are going to get hit the hardest by that are people that rely on transactions, like solicitors, like estate agents. These businesses are going to be hit really, really hard because transaction volume is massively down. I think that prices are going to carry on dropping. I think the first few months we're going to see some bigger drops. And then I think you'll see a little bit of a flat line, because the newer data, the newer properties on the market aren't significantly down. Now, some of you will say in your area, you are seeing reduced prices. There are always reduced prices on Rightmove, apart from really the last 2 years. Rightmove even came out and said, normally at least 25% of properties on Rightmove are reduced. We're not at that level yet. And so until you start seeing further interest rates further into 2023, and people really understand what's the impact of that, that's when we're going to start seeing maybe some bigger price drops. Maybe people that are listing in January this year will start to think, you know what, this property's been on the market a long time now and I need to sell for whatever reason. That's when you're going to start seeing price reductions, even above what we're seeing now. And that's going to take 6 months before you start seeing those price reductions be included in completed sold data. And that is when things will get very, very interesting. Now, if you're a property investor, what should you be doing right now? Because a lot of people's approach or strategy is to just wait and see. And I think that if you find a good deal today, and it's a good deal and it stacks up and you can get it on a predictable interest rate that you can fix for a prolonged period of time, then go for the deals, because there are a small amount of the market that are willing to negotiate, that need to sell or must sell. And those people will take good offers. And that is great opportunity for us as investors. You see, that person can't wait for the market to recover and all the buyers to come back. They will take an off-market offer or a below-market value offer. But I also think that you should be looking at properties where you can add value to the property, where you can add a bedroom, where you can add an extension, where you could just do a quick refurbishment to add some value to just make that deal more secure for you. If I bought a property today at £100,000 and at the end of this year it's worth 90, I'm not actually going to lose much sleep over that, because as long as that deal is producing me cash flow every single month, I know the market will come good. And that money sitting in the bank isn't doing me any favours with inflation anyway. But I'd also know that if I bought for 100 grand, I'm only going to buy properties that need love, attention, and they can add value to that property. So for me to add 10% in value to a property shouldn't be that difficult with a new bathroom, a new kitchen, or something along those lines. And that's the type of deal that we need to be looking for. You know, in 2009 and 2010, more millionaires were made in property than at any other time that we've had in recent history. And this is an opportunity for you. So a lot of people get fixated on, is the market going to crash? There's going to be people in the comments that are telling me I'm mad and the market's going to drop 40%. There's going to be people telling me that my videos are desperate and I'm trying to keep the market up. I can't control the market. I can't make it go up, down, or sideways. I can't control the interest rates, and neither can you. But what I can control is making sure that every deal that I look for, that the numbers stack up, that the deal is good, it's solid, and I've got multiple ways of making profit from that. And I can make sure that I look for a high cash flow strategy. So for example, right now, I'm looking at houses of multiple occupancy where the cash flow is significantly higher. The energy rates are coming down in April. That's another great opportunity there, because that will make me even more margin in those properties. They're priced at today's energy rates, today's interest rates. I can get some good deals there. And there are a number of landlords that I've seen that are just selling because they want to invest in other opportunities abroad. That's great for me. And so if you can find those sorts of people too, then go for it. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think we're in for, do you agree with me? Do you think we're going to have the next couple of months? I'm saying I think we'll have some more drops, and then I think we'll have a leveling out for maybe 5 or 6 months. And then we'll start seeing what the real market is like, because that at that point, so I'm saying 8 or 9 months from now is really where you're going to know that's going to be the peak of the interest rates. That's going to be the peak of the time where people have had property sitting there. Let's see what they're feeling then. Are they going to drop their prices? Yes, probably. But that's where we want to get to. So do give me a quick like on this video. Be kind in the comments. Do check out all the other content on this channel, including this video right here. Bye for now.